Before there were trees. Before there were oceans. Before there were stars. There was God. There was no land. No sky. No light. The world was empty and quiet. Darkness covered the deep waters. But God was there. His Spirit was present over the waters. Nothing was out of control. Nothing was forgotten. Take a slow breath in. And let it go. There is no hurry. The story begins calmly. You are safe. Safe and still. Recap. Before everything, God was there. Over the waters, steady and near. Then God spoke. And when he spoke, light appeared. There had only been darkness. But now there was light. The light was clear. It filled what had been empty. God saw the light. And he saw that it was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. Light would have its time. Darkness would have its time. He called the light day. He called the darkness night. Evening came. Morning came. That was the first day. Reflection. God spoke, and light came. Light came because he chose it to come. When your room feels dark, light still exists. You do not need to make the light shine. You can rest. Recap. God spoke. Light appeared. And it was good. God spoke again. He placed space between the waters. Waters below. Waters above. And between them, the sky stretched wide. The sky was calm. The clouds moved slowly. God called it sky. And he saw that it was good. Evening came. Morning came. That was the second day. Reflection. God made the sky and set it in place. The sky is steady because he made it that way. Even when you cannot see the sky, it is still above you. Expansion. The sky does not worry. It simply stays. You do not need to hold the sky in place. You can rest. Recap. Sky above. Waters below. Steady and good. God spoke again. The waters gathered. Dry land appeared. The earth rose up from the deep. Grass began to grow. Small plants. Tall trees. Seeds rested in the soil. Quiet and patient. God saw that it was good. Evening came. Morning came. That was the third day. Reflection. God brought the land up from the waters. Land appeared because he called it forward. When you stand on the ground, you are standing on what he made. Slow drift. Grass does not rush. Trees do not hurry. Seeds do not panic. You do not need to make the earth steady. You can rest. Recap. Land appeared. Plants grew. And it was good. God spoke again. Lights filled the sky. The sun for the day. The moon for the night. stars scattered across the dark. The night did not become loud. It became beautiful. God saw that it was good. Evening came. Morning came. That was the fourth day. Reflection. God placed lights in the sky. They shine because He set them there. When you see the moon or the stars, you are seeing what He placed. Recap block. Light for the day. Light for the night. A steady pattern. A quiet rhythm. You do not need to keep the stars bright. You can rest. God spoke again. The waters filled with life. Fish moved quietly. Birds glided through the air. Everything moved gently. Nothing needed to shout. God saw that it was good. Evening came. Morning came. That was the fifth day. Reflection. God filled the waters and the sky with life. Life appeared because He gave it. Even the smallest creature is known by Him. Even the quiet ones are seen. Expansion. A fish does not worry about the sea. A bird does not carry the sky. You do not need to make the world alive. You can rest. God spoke again. Animals filled the land. They moved softly. They found their places. Then God formed humans with care. Not in a rush. Not by accident. He made them in His image. He saw that it was very good. Evening came. Morning came. That was the sixth day. Reflection. God made people with intention. He formed them with care and purpose. You were made on purpose. You are seen. You do not need to prove you belong here. You can rest. Recap. Very good. Made with care. Held with love. This is the heart of the story. God made you in His image. That means you matter. That means you are seen. That means you were not an accident. You are part of what He called very good. The world is not random. You are not random. You are wanted. You are held. Reflection. When you feel small, you are still seen by Him. You do not need to earn His attention. You can rest. Recap. Seen. Wanted. Held. Then the work was finished. God stopped. He blessed the day of rest. Rest was not weakness. Rest was part of creation. There is a time for doing. And there is a time for resting. Tonight is for resting. Reflection. You are allowed to rest too. You are safe to stop. You do not need to hold the world together. You can rest. Recap. Finished. Blessed. Resting now. The light remained. The sky remained. The earth remained. Nothing disappeared. Nothing slipped away. The world stayed steady. You are part of that steadiness. The same voice that spoke in the beginning still holds everything together. You do not need to hold it. You are safe. You can rest. Recap. Light. Sky. Land. Life. Good. God made light. God made sky. God made land. God made life. And he saw that it was good. You were made. You are part of what is good. You do not need to hold the world together. You can rest. Recap. Good. Safe. Rest. You are safe. You can rest. Safe. Rest. You are safe. You can rest. Safe. Rest.